Hi Taurus, it's Lulu and welcome to House Radio. All right, I'm going to do your general read. All right, I'm going to do 3 cards. You can check the signs if any signs come out or check the house placements, the house that comes out. All right, see what's going on in your chart at this time. All right, give me 3 cards for Taurus. 3 cards for Taurus. Sagittarius, you can listen to the Sagittarius reading. What do you have here for Taurus? Moon, that's the first time in this series that's come out. The moon, maybe your moon is in Sagittarius. What do you have here for Taurus? Virgo. Moon in Virgo or moon in Sagittarius, or you're dealing with those signs, however it works for you. So let's look at it. All right. So you have insights that you have some type of insights that will help you to understand and to defend your position, defend what it is that you are going through, defend your feelings, right? Without having to be accepted. Like at this point, it's like you are ready to just say what you mean what you say, and however they take it, that's going to be on them, because you have a certain type of healing power that people have been taking advantage of, okay? And it's important that you do not allow people to and this is a huge to do when it comes to spiritual work. People are like, oh, you should give your gifts away for free. People don't value free. That's first and foremost. And people don't value cheap. They don't value things that they don't deem necessary when it comes to, oh, I can do it, right? They think that what you do, everyone should be able to do. But the gift is your gift. So what I'm getting here is that, you getting insights and understanding on how to defend the way that you use your power, your spiritual powers, the way that you use your gifts, or what have you here, because there may be something that you have been over analyzing and just accepted the bare minimum or something like that, and it's like it's no more of that. They're giving you wisdom with this Sagittarius energy. They're giving you the wisdom to analyze and accept that you can say no. You can move in a different direction. Not looking into things with that Virgo energy where everything has to be perfect and you have to be the perfect person and do the thing in the perfect way. No. Because in the practical sense, it's more along the lines of understanding your feelings. Allowing your feelings to tell you what the result will be if you get out of your own way when it comes to this perfect energy, this perfect image type thing. So let's clarify the cards one by one and see what stories come out. All right. What do you have here for Taurus? What this first card? Bad built. You understanding some type of shadow side of yourself, and that could also go into that you haven't been accepting yourself. You've been letting people tell you who you are and deal with you how, and you just keep defending yourself to the wrong people. It does happen. Everybody's not worthy of your response. Everyone isn't worthy of you explaining. Okay, what is Bad Bill doing here? But you're about to understand something about the shadow side of things, or how bad built friends have been playing a role in a certain part of your life. 6 of Swords, I told you. You're about to understand it. And once you get the full understanding, then you have the rite of passage to move forward in a space where you have clarity that's undeniable, because you may even be looking back at the past, looking back at past events, past relationships, and gaining a lot of wisdom, because the information that you gained from that experience has provided you the wisdom to work with others. All right. Judgment. Clarify this Sagittarius card for Taurus. 7 of Cups. You were confused. You may have been in a space where you just know that went back and forth in your feelings about certain things. You understand your feelings a little better now and how to utilize them here, but it's like you may have put too much energy into certain people and situations. 2 people want to communicate with you here from your past that are coming up. I don't know if they're from your past, but this is 2 types of communications. For instance, there may be someone who wants to give you some type of insight, but it may not be what you are needing to hear, but they feel like you need to hear it. So just because you feel like a person needs to hear something doesn't mean that that's true. The other person, there may be something to do with help. They may be helping you in a way that you had no idea that they would be able to. They're showing you something. Some of you are going to experience real love, but you know it starts with yourself. Someone is indecisive. So I had the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Cups, when I shuffled the deck, the King of Cups popped out. So a king making maybe wanting to take you out on a date, wanting to, do things for you, show you something. Let's see here. What is this Seven of Cups? Because you ended this cycle. Yeah, victoriously. Your spirit lifted you out of a situation that could have damned you. All right? This could have put you in a space of neglect. This could have put you in a hurt space, and you just sat there mulling over all of the stuff that happened to you, all of the heartbreak, all of the pain. Just sitting there going over it and through it and not being able to see yourself forward. But then you get the Six of Wands, which is celebration. 66, okay? 766, 676. You get a reason to celebrate, and people are celebrating you. Now that you understand yourself, people are acting different towards you. And have you ever noticed that? When you are feeling a certain type of way and have a certain type of standard, certain types of standards, principles that, morals, the laws that govern you, you have certain ways of doing things, and how you just innerly exist, it shows in your outer world, right? And now people are in a space where, you are attracting a lot of attention. The sun. You're attracting a lot of attention. Someone does have their eye on you, maybe a secret admirer. Someone sees all of the light. They see all of the shine. Who is this, Leo? The spotlight is on you. This is someone that doesn't live near you. It's like maybe you went viral, or maybe you had to get in front of a lot of people. News is spreading fast about you. You may receive messages about, how you do what you do, who you are. Because with this World card, I do feel as though you are being asked to expand. You're being asked to seek adventure. You're being asked to view the world from a different perspective, okay? So what is your worldview is a good question. Okay. So the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Limited beliefs. Too stuck in work to even be open. Like this may be blocked intuition with this Eight of Swords. It could be blocked communication, not wanting to talk or speak to certain people. Here, your hands were tied in a certain situation that may have went to court. Your hands may have been tied. You weren't able to speak, or maybe you were, having throat chakra issues. But there's something here with this King of Pentacles and this Eight of Swords, which makes me feel like there's something written, something spoken, something to do with work, right? Property, advancement, justice, but it's going to work out. This may be your lover. Someone was in a mental trapped in a mental prison because of a situation that they were in with either family. This could be family. This could be the person that you were dealing with, somebody in close proximity to you. Something wasn't handled fairly. It wasn't handled right. But now you know exactly what you need to do to restrict people from even being around you, because people were arguing, fighting. People were acting up, and it's like, what is going on? And you find all of this paperwork, all this information, all of this evidence after the fact. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Some of you have heirlooms or something that is worth a lot of money. There's some type of message from an ancestor here that is going to really guide you. You're going to get this particular message soon. There is a message that this ancestor wants to guide you to the promised land. All right. So let's go into this Moon card. What is this Moon card? I didn't even notice I was talking that damn long. On that one card, death. Some of you are in a space where you are accepting of death. You no longer fear death, right? You are revealing, something is revealed to you about the finish line. What does the finish line look to you? How far are you from the finish line, right? Because even when we get to the finish line, we create a new finish line. But I feel as though this transformation has a lot to do with, like, there was someone that you would have defended to death, but a tower hit. But you are changing up a lot of things in your life. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. You're changing up a lot of things in your life. You may be somebody may be grieving because somebody is grieving in that special kind of way. I'm going to call it special. It's like, why did you leave me? Why did you ghost me? Why did you leave me with all this responsibility? Why didn't you, you were supposed to leave no stone unturned. People that you would have defended to death, you would have gave your life for, wouldn't you found out they wouldn't give their life for yours. What is this death card? The Seven of Wands, yeah. You're protecting your home, or your home is protected, and you need to know that. But I also feel with this Seven of Wands, some of you may have beat death, and you also no longer have a fear of death. There may even be that, all of a sudden with your newfound influence, your newfound elevation, you have to really protect yourself from certain type of interferences here. There may be someone wanting to move with you, someone who may have lost their job. What is this Five of Coins? The King of Cups. Someone may want to move with you or offer you this, yeah. Ten of Swords, they bottomed out. They don't know what to do, so they coming to you. They may be very stuck in their ways, whoever this is. But they understand life, though. Ten of Cups, this may be a family member. Someone that you've communicated with, someone who really brings a lot of optimism to environments. They just having a bad go. And it's like someone may be spying on you. This is the equivalent of, maybe there's some childhood trauma about being spied on, because the way that I saw that was that a father figure would spy on their child. I hope it wasn't inappropriate, but they would spy on their child, and it's like you grew up with a certain type of disdain for that type of energy. What is this Virgo card? New methods to use your healing powers. Six of Swords. Now you're in a good space to go ahead and start analyzing how you will do certain things. You have clarity. You see exactly the direction that you need to go, and you're taking the appropriate approach, which is the Knight of Coins. With the Six of Swords energy and that Knight of Coins energy, this is really sticking to practical plans, getting down to the groundwork, right? Getting down to the bottom of things, taking time out to read a good book or a newspaper as well, to stay on the up and up. Because there may be a King of Swords, Five of Wands. Somebody keep going back and forth with themselves about how they are competing, challenging, trying to challenge you or throw you off balance. It may even be that someone is trying to attack you in the solar plexus area, which could be as simple as gaslighting. It could be as simple as nitpicking everything that you do to ruin your healthy ego, have a healthy perception. The way that you perceive yourself, they are trying to make it unhealthy. The way that you are seen, they are trying to make it unhealthy. All right, the Magician, the Four of Pentacles in the World. Just hold steady, because things are about to come full circle. You have a new life cycle here. I do feel like your plans are going to work out the way that they should, but you need to keep them to yourself. All right. Whoever this King of Swords is, I think they're going to go crazy when you get this new cycle. They're going to lose their fucking mind. That's when you're going to get trolled. So that's part of the success. That's what's deemed success, because everybody has what they deem success. The Eight of Wands and the Devil. Someone is really trying to send you some fucked up messages to throw you off balance. That's all I'm seeing with these. The 5 and the 8, because the 8 is rapid transformation, rapid movement, solar plexus energy. And like I said, bad building friends is trying to attack the solar plexus area to try and slow you down. But they don't know that you cannot stop a person from doing what is destined, the wheel of fortune. Destiny. It's destined for you to go through this and make it on the other side of this and do things in a more expansive way. But they're showing you ahead of time that you have to be on defense but not defensive, and know that these types of people, it may be someone may be approaching you from the same energy realm of some ops that you had when you were younger. But the difference is this is not the same people. It's just the same energy inside of the people. So make sure that you're balanced and don't go back and forth with your self-judgment. All right? Because you're being resurrected out of all of this shit. Knight of Wands. Keep going, moving forward. Stay inspired. Take your breaks. Make a decision on your direction and stick to it. Yep, Two of Swords and then the Two of Wands. How will you use the spiritual information that you've received? How will you use it in a way that, even with the information about how you deal with certain types of people, will you defend yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all may be famous. Will you have to defend yourself like that? You know what I'm saying? Do you have to? Let somebody else do it, okay? Because one thing I've learned is there's no need to feed the trolls, okay? They eat enough anyway, because just think about it. You don't have to respond to them. They trolling a lot of people. Let somebody else respond to them. Bitch, it's not your job.